Where tactical sprinting meets the precision of joystick control, U-Turn Strafing emerges as a masterclass in finesse and deception. This move not only counters bunny hops, but is also a tool for feigned retreats that can leave your opponents dazed and out of position. David is here to help us highlight U-Turn Strafing in action and explore its full potential. Let's break it down with specific scenarios. If a player slides past you, mirror their direction using a tactical sprint. As they commit to their angle, sprint towards their direction. Once you're facing them head on, drop into a slide to blow past them and take their position. This fluid motion catches opponents off guard and flips the momentum in your favor. When an opponent attempts to bunny hop over you, wait for the exact moment they leave the ground, then pivot, tactical sprint in their direction, and slide as you face them. This sharp U-turn motion disrupts their attack patterns and forces them to realign, putting you in control of the fight. U-turn strafing is also exceptional for baiting opponents into a false sense of security. As David applies gunfire in my direction, I sprint towards retreating cover, feigning an escape. Anticipating the chase, I instantly sprint back towards their direction and drop into a slide as I face them, blowing past their line of sight and retaking control. If an enemy is pressing from above, bait them into dropping by retreating, then reverse course with a tactical sprint, followed by a slide as they commit. Weighing in at 200 pump shot, the undisputed champion, Wajen! Wajen has allowed me to showcase two pivotal plays, where U-turn strafing and feigned retreats could have turned the tide. In our first clip, Wajen smartly moves towards a peak. While this is good instinct, it's exactly what the opponent expects. Pause the video here and ask yourself, what could have been done differently? If you said U-turn strafing, you're absolutely correct. Given that Wajen has full HP, the very second he goes under the catwalk, he could have ripped a U-turn strafe directly back out. By sprinting towards the opponent's direction and sliding at the right moment, he would have passed directly behind them, just as they dropped, completely flipping the engagement. Now here, Wajen again plays the peak, but hesitates when aggression and deception were the better options. Had he immediately sprinted back in the opposite direction and slid past the opponent, he could have disrupted their positioning and possibly destroyed their camera. Here's a prime example of what Wajen could have possibly done. As I approach the building with an enemy up top, I bait my opponent into thinking I'm retreating inside. Even as I hook back, the audio cue suggests I'm running deeper into the building. Thirst takes over, and as the enemy drops, I'm already sprinting back out of cover, sliding past them, and taking their position. By staying aware of player tendencies, and identifying the perfect moments to disrupt their expectations, U-turn strafing becomes the ultimate tool for deception and control. Whether you're countering aggression or executing a feigned retreat, this move cements itself as the most versatile and effective technique in Zero Build.